Hey everyone, welcome to Storytime Sunday. It is Sunday, February 17th, and I'm excited to get going on our book this evening. We're going to give it just a couple minutes so that people can join and share the page on their pages so that we can get a good audience because this is a fun book. This book is so much fun, and the illustration is by David Spencer, and it is so adorably cute. I think you will love it. So again, just going to give it a few minutes here until people start joining, and we'll get going. Hey everyone. Okay, it works. I have Gullah Gullah Island stuck in my head. How many of you guys have seen or remember that show? It was on, I think it was on Nickelodeon when I was a kid. I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but the theme song is now stuck in my head. Just a few more minutes. We're going to give it just a few more minutes. All right, guys, for those joining us, hi, welcome aboard. This is Storytime Sunday, brought to us by our friends over at the Briar Patch Books in downtown Bangor. Today's story is Huggie and Stick, the Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick by Drew Daywalt and illustrations by David Spencer. And if you can see, the illustrations are downright adorable. So cute. So for those of you who have not joined me before, I always take the book cover off the book so that I don't damage the book cover while I'm reading, especially because these are borrowed books. And in this one, we do have the inside is the same as the outside, and then we have our adventure on the back. All right, so we will jump right into it with no further ado. I hope you guys enjoy the epic adventures of Huggie and Stick. Inside is the world. Think that tells us something. Think they're going on a little journey. What about you? The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick by Drew Daywalt and David Spencer. Oh, that's so cute. I will let you guys read this. Over here, it says, he wrote the book. Here says, he drew the book. And down here, it says, boring stuff, because it's all of the stuff about the publishing. Huggie and Stick belonged to a boy named Reese. And like many things that belong to little boys, they spent a good part of their time being lugged around in a backpack. That is until the day an open zipper, a large bump in a sidewalk, and Reese's bicycle combined to create an accident. This is their story. It isn't pretty. Hey, Aunt Rebecca. Dear Diary, I love Huggie. He is so cool. Today, I fell out of Reese's backpack, and Huggie tried to save me, but we both fell out. Then the rain washed us out to sea, and now we're in this circle-shaped, super bouncy boat. Sunday, lost. Dear Diary, I hate Stick. I really do. I tried to push him out of the backpack today, but his pointy head snagged on a loose thread on my paw, and we both fell out. Now, I'm writing this from a dirty tire, floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Huggie. Dear Diary, best trip ever! Today we were rescued by these nice guys in super awesome hats. I told Huggie they must be some kind of super awesome hat club. They showed us their cool swords, and Huggie gave them his button. Then Huggie kind of barfed on this one of the biggest guy's hats, and they had us out on their diving board. Strange though, they sailed away after we dove into the ocean. Oh well, so much fun. Sunday, Pacific Ocean. Dear Diary, worst trip ever. Today we were captured by pirates. I was robbed of my lucky gold button. I got seasick on their captain. Then they made us walk the plank. Now, stuffing's coming out of my butt. Wonderful. Huggie. Monday, Australia. Dear Diary, today we swam ashore and met a giant mouse with a pocket in her tummy. She gave us a ride, but it wasn't so bumpy that Huggie fell out. I didn't want him to get injured, so I broke his fall. Thank goodness. I was there or he could have been hurt. Stick. Dear Diary, there is a stick up my butt. I hate life. Huggie. Dear Diary, today we rode on a plane. Instead of going home, though, we ended up in a magical forest where a giant teddy bear tried to kiss me. I think Huggie likes it more than he admits because he got jealous and pulled away before the teddy bear could kiss me. Hugs. Dear Diary, today a giant panda tried to eat Stick. That's what pandas eat. Sticks. Somehow, Mr. Wood-for-Brains thought he was going to get a kiss. I'm not sure why I saved him, but I did. Unfortunately, the bear didn't appreciate me taking away his lunch. Tuesday, Asia. Huggie. Dear Diary, another great day. This morning we hopped on a train and I made Huggie a new arm. It's even better than his old one, if you ask me. When we got off the train, Huggie said he wanted to find his own way home, but he tripped on the train track and I grabbed him and saved his life. There was a TV reporter there and now everyone's calling me a hero. Because we're now famous, we got to meet the Queen. Did you know she has a sword too? Definitely need to get a sword. Wednesday, Europe. Hi, Anthony. I don't know if you guys can see this part over here. I love this. He made him a spork for an arm. Dear Diary, I don't believe this. I almost get run over by a train, and Stick gets knighted by the Queen of England. In what universe is that fair? I'd chop him into little pieces with my new arm, but it only seems to be good for eating hearty soups. Huggie. Dear Diary, after a boat ride, then a trip across the desert on a camel, we ended up in the jungle. How cool is that? After running a fun race, we found a giant lake and jumped in to cool off. Huggie began to swim home, but it turned out he didn't have to swim because this huge fish offered us a free ride in his mouth. I love today. Thursday, Africa. Hey, Anthony. Dear Diary, this is getting crazy. Today we ended up in a jungle where a furious charging rhinoceros would have destroyed us both had I not grabbed Stick and jumped into an ocean to get away. The rhino shouldn't feel too badly that we escaped, though, because after jumping into the water, we were promptly eaten by a shark. My only hope is that sharks are allergic to stuffed animals. Atlantic Ocean, Huggie. Dear Diary, holy moly! Did you know sharks are allergic to stuffed animals? And he spit us up. So cool! Still enjoying our trip around the world. We swam to an iceberg. There were little elves in tuxedos living there. So cute! I wanted to eat them up. Unfortunately, they wanted to eat us too. Dear Diary, where do I start? The barfing shark? The vicious stuffed animal eating penguins? I taste like socks. How could they not know that? Or the long swim to South America from the freezing Antarctic. Ugh, I need a nap. Friday, Antarctica. Nom, nom, nom. Saturday, South America. Dear Diary, can you say amazing? Because that's what the rainforest is. All those cool animals and those nice people who turned me into a sippy straw. I even saved Huggie from those mean fish that tried to eat him. Golly gumdrops, Huggie and I make a great team. Dear Diary, can you say horrible? Because that's what the rainforest is. Poisonous frogs, bug as big as my head, and fish that eat anything, including stuffed bunny legs. Stop trying to eat me, world. Not only that, I had to save Stick from some people who hollowed him out to use him as a blowgun to shoot at monkeys and sloths all morning. Weirdest trip ever. Huggie. Dear Diary, we landed back home today. This has been the best trip ever, and I never would have made it if it weren't for Huggie, my best friend. Sunday, North America. Dear Diary, Stick slept through the llama ride, the train ride, 2 bus rides, the small plane trip, then 200 miles on the back of a very determined chihuahua. If I never go anywhere with that smiling piece of wood again, it will be too soon. Huggie. The next day. Stick. No, don't pull that thread. Relax, it's just a loose string. Cool. You have got to be kidding me. And it begins again for Huggie and Stick. 2 unlikely best friends. All around the world, and I can't find my Huggie. So there you have it. The Epic Adventures of Huggie and Stick by Drew Daywalt with illustrations by David Spencer. Adorable book. It's super fun to read. Like I said, the animation, the illustrations are absolutely adorable. Sorry, I just said that, but they're adorable. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was definitely a lesson in 2 ends of the spectrum of personality. Thank you guys for joining. I am going to sign off so that people can share this and make sure that it gets around. Thank you again for your Storybook Sunday time with me. Next weekend, I don't have the book for next weekend yet. I'm going to go to the Briar Patch Books sometime this week and pick up my next 4 books. So I will post those as soon as I know what the next month's worth of books are going to be. In the meantime, remember, you can always come back here and go through my videos and listen to old stories that I've told as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And as always, remember, keep reading, keep being creative, and I'll see you guys real soon.